and, get some points on the board. I mean, what can you really do? I mean, this Farmington defense, of course, you've seen them. They've stopped the run all night so far. They've been able to stop the pass, but now here's a big run for Union out past the 40, and Josh McCarthy catches up to him, makes a tackle at about the 40. At the
Sadly
30,
enough, there is a flag on the play.
but there is a flag out, and I'm sure this one's coming back. And it is.
What is that?
They're going to walk them back. That was Alonzo Gregory with the carry. And, I mean, despite the flag, I mean, if it wasn't for the flag, that would have been, possibly a great play for the Union Wildcats, a way to swing the momentum back in their direction.
Really, really inconvenient for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I mean, but, on the bright side, that should give this Union offense some confidence, should give this whole Union team some confidence, and, who knows, maybe it could swing.
Ooh, no, it's an illegal block below the waist. That's what the call is, folks. That's not really a call you see too much in high school football around here.
Really, in any football, but like I said earlier in the game, you got to mitigate those mistakes and, make sure you don't get any dumb penalties, that you normally wouldn't, and now that is a nice play for Union. That's number 3, Blake DeWitt on the carry. Brought down by Caleb Leask, and that's a nice gain. Gets all that penalty yardage back. And I think gained him a yard, actually. Yeah, 2nd and 9 from the 21-yard line for the Union Wildcats.
What I hope our team doesn't struggle with is these unsportsmanlike conduct penalties. Those are the really bad penalties. You see in college football, teammates do not really like it when you get those penalties because, for one, it's dumb.
Yeah,
you shouldn't really be getting those.
They hand the ball off. This time, Gregory gets free and a big first down. Kendall Wright is there. He's going to bring him down past the 50 to about the 47-yard line. A big first down for the Union Wildcats. And
that is a big run for the Wildcats. The outside runs really seem to be working for that football team, though.
I believe that was the same play we saw earlier where Gregory got that big run that got called back. And this time, no flag. First down for the Wildcats at the 47-yard line. And they're into Farmington territory, their biggest play of the night so far, with about a minute left in this first quarter.
That should really bring hopes up for the Union Wildcats.
Get their confidence up. I'm sure we're going to see another run here. We've seen them all night. They do. They're going to toss it. And he is stuffed in the backfield behind the line. That's going to lose about a yard or two. And that was Blake DeWitt. 41 seconds left. So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Union Wildcats at the 48-yard line. And I'm not sure, never mind. I was going to say I'm not sure if they're going to let the clock run out, but the play clock will not allow that.
If we're really being honest here, I don't really see a reason why they honestly would run it out if it's 21-0 and you had the ball 21 down first quarter. I would try and get that football and drive it into the end zone.
And Tiago Dawson with the carry. He's a big guy. Brought down by Joey Bales, and that's not the play you want to see if you're a Union. It'll be 3rd and 12 for them as this first quarter comes to a close. The score, Farmington 21, Union nothing.
Farmington Knights 21. Ozarks Federal offers safe and secure instant issue debit cards for all of our customers. 33,000 free ATMs nationwide and secure internet banking from anywhere.
A new quarter.
Service limited. We are a mutual customer. You are no.
Throwing out shirts.
It'll be third down to get the second quarter started. Union with the ball, 21-0.
Pass or your sandwich arrives free in front. Jimmy John's proudly supports Farmington Athletics. Order online at jimmyjohns.com today.
This Union offense trots back out. Jacob Burke, number 12, to take the snap. And another handoff. That is Gregory. Again, Alonzo Gregory.
An intermediate
Another
gain.
carry. I mean, he had that big play earlier. That got called back, and then the one that was actually the same play. A couple plays after that, but nothing here. About 3 yards. It'll be 4th and 8 for the Union Wildcats, and they're probably. I mean, they're keeping the offense out there. They're going for it. I don't see why they shouldn't. They're already down. You're already down. I mean, you're already down 21 points. You just want to get some points on the board. Get these guys, keep them motivated. And now they're gonna go to the pass. It's a big rush coming, but Gregory open down the field and a big first down for Union. At about the 34-yard line, not the 34, the 24-yard line. And a huge pass play for Union there. I mean, not something we've seen tonight so far. I mean, they've been on the ground constantly running the ball. But this time, they throw the ball, they air it out, and it works.
This is really, really what you like to see from a 3-3 football team.
Yeah.
The Wildcats hope to make themselves 4-3 against the Knights, but the Knights really don't intend on letting that happen.
Big run. That's Gregory. Again, Gregory to the 1-yard line. Out at the 1-yard line is going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line for the Union Wildcats. A big play. I mean, Alonzo Gregory, so far, I mean, this guy has been great. 3 big plays now. I mean, 20-plus yard plays. Incredible. I mean, maybe that'll be a bright spot for these Union Wildcats, get them back in the game, especially if they can score on this drive.
They are on the 2-yard line, hoping for a touchdown, their first touchdown of the game.
I'm sure they run up the middle. They do. They're going to try to run it in with. It looked like it was Burke that had the ball, but it was not.
Warren Duffer.
He's going to get stopped at the line. It's going to be second and. Oh, no, he's going to gain a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line for the Union Wildcats.
It's a timeout.
And a timeout for the Wildcats, I believe.
Officials timeout.
No, it's an official's timeout.
Is there a flag on the play?
No flag. I'm not sure what's going on, but an official's timeout. Oh, sorry. It is a Farmington timeout. So they will have 2 left in this first half. 10:20 left on the clock, and they are up 21-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, before live hits you like that blitzing linebacker,
I mean,
you have the proper protection in place.
Already we've seen these Farmington Knights just, I mean, their defense suffocating the Wildcats on the ground. A couple bright spots for the Wildcats, but I mean, what do you think the Wildcats do on this next play? 2nd and goal from the 1.
I think they might run it outside, but from what we've seen, they haven't really run it outside, like the trenches much. But if they do on this play, I really think they'll succeed.
I mean, I'll tell you what I would do. I would give the ball to Alonzo Gregory, number 10, and let him pound it in there.
Yep.
Like he's pounded the ball upfield all game.
They continuously run it up the middle, and it is not working. Not working for the Wildcats.
And after that play, it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line. And this crowd getting loud, stomping their feet, making sure these Wildcats feel their energy, and a big third down for the Wildcats.
The stadium
They're going to
pulse
run with a QB
is
sneak.
really working.
Looked like a tush push there, and it's a touchdown for the Union Wildcats. Jacob Burke taking it himself, and finally the Wildcats get on the board. It's 21-6, and a huge play for the Wildcats. It's going to be Avery Young out to kick the extra point.
Back to attempt the extra point for the Wildcats.
And what a play for the Wildcats. I mean, what a play call. And the extra point is good. It'll be 21-7. Farmington with 9:36 left on the clock in the second quarter and the half. And the Farmington Knights, I mean, suffocating defense until that drive. I mean, perhaps Union saw something they wanted to take advantage of, and they took advantage of it.
Yep,
They sure did. A couple big plays there. What a drive for the Wildcats. I mean, ups and downs, backs and forths, and ended in 7 points for Union.
But I am sure the Farmington Knights could not be worried on this drive, Julian. They are currently 21-7, and they are up by 2 touchdowns. Let's see if the Union Wildcats can maybe get an interception or a fumble recovery and turn this game around for themselves and possibly ruin the Knights' homecoming night.
Maybe. And I'm sure the Farmington defense will want a long offensive drive after that long offensive Union drive. That's Avery Young out to kick the ball off. Back to return it. It's Coy Fripp and Judge Aubuchon. And they're going to kick it. There's a squib on the ground. That's fumbled around with. I believe that was Isaac Fripp. It was. And he'll take it to about the 35-yard line. 34-yard line. So it'll be a first down for Farmington at the 34-yard line. First and 10, Farmington, 9:31 left on the clock. At the 36, sorry. They are at the Union 36. What do you expect from this offensive drive for the Knights?
From what I've seen so far from the Knights, they are probably going to continue to run it. And if they really, really need to, maybe air it out some and really gain some yardage there. Because from what I've seen personally, the Union corners have not been doing the most amazing job covering these fast receivers on the Union side.
That's Coy Fripp out to the right side. He's going to get, whoa, he's hit as he's going out of bounds. The fans don't like it. No flag, though.
That is a dangerous, dangerous thing to do
Yeah,
right on the sideline. That is a really, really bad flag if you were to get one right there.
I don't think that should have been a flag, but I think the rest made the right call on that one. Maybe showing a little bit of leniency there, but not a ton. As now Tinsley's going to look to throw, and he does. It bounces in and out of the hands of Nolan Blankenship on the sideline, and incomplete pass. It'll be 4th and 6 for the Farmington Knights. Will they go for it? Possibly. They will from the 40-yard line. Trying to get him to jump, it looks like. And a Farmington timeout. They'll have one left in this half. As I'm sure they punt the ball on this play. Well, Owen, how do you think this game's going so far?
Well, for the Farmington Knights, the Wildcats don't seem to be doing the thing they came here expecting to be able to do, if I'm being honest. If it's 21-7 and it's a Knights homecoming and you're playing to come ruin that, The Knights will not allow that.
Yeah, and obviously, like you said, I'm sure the Wildcats had a game plan they came in here with, and that was to run the ball. And I mean, I'm not going to say that they've done a terrible job at it. I mean, they've got a couple of big plays,
Yep.
a couple of bright spots there, uh, and a touchdown to show for, but not much. I mean, they've most of their, I mean, a couple of their big plays have come through the air, but and now the Farmington Knights offense. Uh, That's motion from the backfield. That's Coy Fripp. And Tinsley snaps the ball, looking to throw. He does. And that's a wide open man down the middle. Camden Kimbrough to the end zone. Touchdown, Farmington. On a 4th down pass play. What a play for the Farmington Knights. It's going to be 27-7. 8:51 left in this second quarter. What a play. What a play from these Farmington
That
Knights.
is a really, really bad pass coverage. Like, just faulty, play. Or that was a great 4th down pass play from the Knights. Camden Kimbrough, the tight end for the Knights, getting open, getting that football, and driving into the end zone and make it 27-7.
This kick is good. It'll be 28-7
Extra point is
Farmington, as there, like I said, there's 8:51 left in this first half.
for Farmington Knights.
And wow, what a play from Farmington.
First State Community Bank, we go
I mean, that's probably one of the biggest, the most exciting plays we've seen all night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Stop by one of our
what a throw, what a route. I mean, what a play call. And I mean, Brent Eckley drawing that up on 4th and 6. Wow.
As I was saying earlier, Julian, the pass play against Union really is beneficial and effective because from what you can see, as I've said earlier, the pass coverage from the Union Wildcats is not what you'd expect from a
Jared Johnson
school
back
of
to
this
return
size.
this. Sorry to interrupt you there. That's going to be Alonzo Gregory with the return, and he's going to get out to about the 30-yard line. And I mean, like you said, I mean, Farmington, that pass, it's been working for him. I mean, it's worked all night. They just don't know. This Union defense just doesn't know how to. They just seem to know how to stop it. What to do to stop it.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know, who doesn't love a big pass play? I mean, I'm sure these fans love it.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. I mean,
in general, who
They've been
doesn't
able to-
love a pass?
yeah,
I mean-
they've been able to do it effectively at that. I mean,
If you were coming here for a competitive game, folks, sorry to disappoint, but unless the Union Wildcats can come back and drop the football into the end zone 3 more times, I don't think it's going to be a close one, folks.
Gregory takes that one up the middle. About 2 or 3 yards on that one. It'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7 for the Union Wildcats. I mean, I think Union should stick with the pass. Should, try to air it out a little bit more too.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems to have been working for them. I mean, both these teams, the pass has been working for them.
Yeah.
And who doesn't love pass? I mean, like I said, who doesn't love a pass play? A big pass play at that. Now Burke will toss the ball back. That's a big stop.
If you are a
Farmington.
run-heavy team like the Union Wildcats, if it's not working out for you, there's not really much you can do. Because if you're like offensive line or your quarterback can't really, get the job done, that's not really much you can do in that regard.
Yeah, well
But-
said. Sorry to interrupt you.
Here come the homecoming queen candidates.
And the Hoko candidates walking out on the track as halftime is nearing. 7:20 left on the clock. Motion in that Union backfield, and that is Warren Duffer, and he is stuffed in the backfield. It'll be 4th down, and they're going to trot out that punt team and Clay Muser to punt the ball, and back to return it for the Knights, Kendall Wright.
The ball is on the 34. It's the 4th down. The Union Wildcats seem to be punting the ball. Let's hope the Wildcats can really come back from this. Number 44, Kendall Wright, is with the reception here on the punt. Let's see if he can drive it in for a touchdown.
And a high snap over the punter's head, and he's going to get down on it.
I gotta say,
And
Julian,
that's just gonna-
seeing the constant errors
Yeah, the
from this
mistakes, you
Union
gotta mitigate
Wildcats
those, yeah.
team, it's not looking good.
Yeah, you have to mitigate mistakes if you want to win the football game. And the Wildcats, they've been unable to do that so far, and that was a big mistake there, as that is going to get Farmington into amazing field position inside the 15-yard line at the 13, and they will start their drive from the 13-yard line. And that makes this drive a whole lot easier, and especially at the 13-yard line, really anywhere behind the 10-yard line, you can do whatever really you want. And now he's going to throw it wide open. Walker Lout over the middle. Touchdown, Farmington. Wow. I mean, as I was speaking, I seen that develop. I was like, wow. I was thinking, wow, what a play. I mean, this Union defense, they just don't know what to do to stop these Farmington Knights offense.
And when you think of the Knights, the immediate thought comes to is, wow.
Yeah.
Wow is the only word I can think of when it comes to this football team.
Yeah, and they've been incredible all night so far, and it's only the first half. It's 34-7. So, I mean, if you're a Knights fan, as that kick is through, you got a lot to look forward to, it seems. Unless, of course, something magical happens in the locker room, a miracle. I mean, it's a little early to say that. We still have 6 minutes left in this first half. But, I mean, really, if you're the Wildcats, you're going to need, realistically, you're going to need a miracle if you want to get back in this football game.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple mistakes from the Farmington Knights. But, I mean, I don't see that happening. Their execution's been really efficient, really good so far in this football game. I mean, aside from the one holding penalty earlier in that fumble earlier in the first quarter, I mean, there's no real complaints. I mean, you can't really complain from this Farmington perspective of things. You know, I mean, they've been incredible and out to kick that one.
Braden Herbert on the Union Wildcats receiving. Or no, I am wrong.
And
Alonzo Gregory
a
again.
nice return up the middle there for Union. And that's Alonzo Gregory taking it up the middle. And to the 34-yard line, 33-yard line, sorry. And Union trots their offense back out. And now Jacob Burke hands it off. That's up the middle, and a big gap there. Closed quickly for number 22, it looked like, Sam Calkins.
I gotta say, Julian, I really do not know what the Union head coach is thinking here. Running and running and running is not working for this Union football team, and
It's
they just keep doing it.
And about a 3-yard, looked like a 3-yard gain there. It's going to be 4-yard gain, sorry. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Union Wildcats. And of course, something you might notice is that formation, they've ran that formation all night. That is their formation. You know, I mean, it seems, I mean, I'm sure it's worked out for them throughout the season. You know, 2-3, but not working out for them very well tonight. Uh, Not to throw shade or anything, but it's not. I mean, this Farmington defense will not let up. Neither will this Farmington offense. I mean, they've scored on, I believe, every drive, um, and they've done it incredibly. I mean, 5 touchdowns already on the board. Their defense has been making stops all night, um, and there's nothing Union can really do to stop them. As that is, oh, a big block there. Uh,
The Union
As
Wildcats.
Warren Duffer up the
The
middle.
Union Wildcats are really struggling with this one.
And
They drive just like any other, really falling short, and their punt team might be coming out soon.
it's going to be 4th and 1 for Union. I'm sure they go for it. I mean, what do they have to lose?
Not much.
You're already down 35-7. You know, might as well go for it. You know, you only have a yard to go, and I'm sure they go with that QB sneak we saw earlier
Yep.
when they scored that touchdown.
And it's just a couple of slivers of
They
inches.
do, and they will not get it. They're short. So
Oh, he's still running.
feet. Sorry. And Jacob Burke is going to run it out of bounds at about the
Oh, there's a
flag out.
flag.
Not sure what for. A flag out for Farmington. I mean, for the. Based on the crowd's reaction, this might be on the Wildcats. I'm not sure if they saw something I didn't see, but a big, huge play there for the Wildcats, and what a job by Jacob Burke to keep that one alive. I mean, he was pretty much dead to rights. They had him dead to rights. Stopped at the line, and he somehow found a way to bump that out and go for a first down.
Yet again from up here, just as Tatum Tinsley, their Union's quarterback snuck and he ran. He ran with that football and he got that first down.
And despite that big play, it's going to be it was a block in the back for Union. They're going to, I believe Farmington is going to be a first down for the Union Wildcats. Might need to educate myself on the rules of football there, as that's a big run up the middle for Union.
Yep.
Sorry, but I'm not sure, what the rules for that were. It was a block in the back on the Wildcats, and they got the first down.
3 minutes and 45 seconds left till halftime.
Yeah, 3 minutes left on the clock. And like I said, what a job by their quarterback to keep that one alive. What an effort. I mean, maybe that could put a spark into this Union team and propel them maybe getting a couple points on the board, as that is Warren Duffer stuffed in the backfield by Chamberlain Tisher, a good buddy of mine. Nice to see him getting reps out there and making big plays, and a huge stop for the Farmington Knights.
This Farmington Knight football offense and defense has a good variety of backups, starters, corners, safeties. The whole
Make sure everybody gets reps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is beautifully variety.
False start. That's going to be a false start on the Union Wildcats. They're going back 5 yards.
That is a bad false start.
10 yards. Sorry.
That has been seen, and that was a truck.
Yeah, and like we said, another big mistake for this Union team. I mean, even after these big plays, they continue to make mistakes. And, I mean, really, it's hard to get your hopes for a win up, when you continue to make mistakes like that. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they're going back. Burke, motion in the backfield. He's going to be stuffed in the backfield. Wow. It was like 6
or 7 yards.
I mean, wow. A huge gang tackle. I mean, what an incredible job from this Farmington defense. I mean, I don't want to sound, uh, you know, I don't want to get too excited there um, for this Farmington defense, but what a job they have done. Uh, I mean, and as just a fan of the game, a fan of the game of football. I mean, this is awesome to watch. I mean, um, yeah, I mean, just the execution, the whole thing has been incredible tonight. And this snap, not. Whoa, they run into him. That's going to be a flag, and that'll be a first down for Union as Kendall Wright's back to return it.
That is a bad flag
And
to
it's helmet's gonna
have
come off.
with PATs or punts. The
You don't want
kicker
that.
or punter,
You don't want to run into the punter
like
or the kicker.
the punting or kicking team on a fourth down, like field goal, for example, gets a second try, and that is something you really do not want.
And
But in this case, if it's 35-7, you really, it's there. But in general, no matter, you always want to act like it's the first quarter and it's 0-0, you know. And you really want to go out there and you want to fight until the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't do that, that is a that's just how it goes.
Yeah, and that'll be a first down for the Union Wildcats. I mean, I feel like, I mean, not to sound very biased or to sound rude or anything, but I mean, I feel like they got kind of bailed out there. I mean,
Yeah.
that was not a pretty drive for the Union Wildcats. Of course, they had that big play that got called back, but not
What
a
I
pretty
think
drive, and
the Knights are
make a big
doing,
stop on that play.
I really believe the Knights are blitzing quite a bit here. You look on the line and there's like 8 guys down there
Yeah,
going and driving and
every single
stuffing
play,
that.
it's 8, 9 guys down in the trenches, just making stops, making plays, and I mean, it looks to me, I mean, if you're looking at this from the perspective of a fan, I mean, it looks like they've got this Union team figured out pretty well. I mean, they've been able to stop them, whatever they're doing, run, pass, whatever it is. I mean, aside from a couple of plays,
Yeah.
they've been able to stop them. And this time it's another flag. I think it's going to be a false start, delay of game on the Union Wildcats. 56 seconds left in this first half.
I could not see a particular reason why the Wildcats would willingly get a delay of game there if you are down by so many touchdowns. I would be personally, I would go for that. I would go try and get a touchdown, play hard, and be tough.
I mean, yeah, you got to do what you can because Farmington's getting the ball back after the second half, and now in the second half, and that's a big run for Warren Duffer. First down for the Union Wildcats.
That is on. Number 10, Alonzo Gregory, the Air Force go down to number 4, Josh McCarthy.
And
Big carry.
a nice carry for the Wildcats there. 33 seconds left in this first half.
Now that it's closer to halftime, Julian, I think it's rightfully so. We talk about the HOCO candidates we have here. Not that we don't really have the names. You know, it's
Memorized, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Memorized.
but you know, they're as a school, HOCO is important no matter where you go, and I really feel whoever gets picked should feel proud of themselves. You know.
And a Wildcats timeout there after a big stop for the Farmington Knights. What a play. Nice play for them.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think the Farmington Knights should probably get some subs in if it were me, because if we're looking now, their starters are looking a little drained.
Caleb was comprehensive, coordinated, more at FarmingtonHealthCenter.org. Ryan Blankenship Insurance Brokerage is Clear's choice when it comes to auto, home, and business coverages. So for 15 years, they've built a strong game plan to get their
And now that Union offense comes back out.
insurance carriers
Um,
favorite against competitors. Good
I mean, if you're Union, you're down, what, 28 points, 27 seconds left in this first. I think they should just, for these next few plays, just air it out, see what they can do, try to get the ball down the field, and get some more points.
If we want to be just the tiniest bit unrealistic here, just go for Hail Marys.
And that's Alonzo Gregory
So Gregory,
with a run there, and it's going to be a Union timeout, I believe. Yep, and a Wildcat timeout. 21 seconds left on the clock now. And honestly, on this next play, guarantee it. They're going to throw the ball. Calling it right now.
That's a good call. Using common sense on these types of things, assuming that if this football team was, like up there, I'd assume they'd throw the ball too. Because if from what we've seen, the Wildcats have not been able to run the ball. So most consistently well. They've had some good drives, but consistently, you know.
And a big stop for Farmington there. That's Caleb Lease. A big stop there. It'll be fourth down for the Union Wildcats. And I'm sure they let the clock just run out here. 5-4 and a timeout.
That's a very interesting time not to call 4 seconds before halftime.
I think they go for a field goal here, or
They might.
ball out.
That would be the logical option to go for.
as a locally owned and operated overhead distribution line contractor, specializing in storm restoration, pole changeouts, reconducts, and new build. When the lights go out, we're the team that gets the power back to you. Powerline Consultants, proud supporter of Farmington High School athletics and our hometown community.
And they're going to trot out. I believe they're going to go for a field goal. They're going to kick the ball.
Yeah.
Not sure the distance on this field goal, but probably about a 35-yard field goal.
The ball is on the 24, actually, but it is around a 32 to 33-yard field goal.
The kick is
And it
up.
is
It is no good.
short.
Just short, as that will wrap up the first half. And your Farmington, it is 7-35. Your Farmington Knights lead as we go to halftime.
Miss Barbecue at attire on Tuesday, Miss Kehoe for her senior citizen outfit. And the 2025 Yale Bell was awarded to Miss Kehoe and Miss Goff for their Rhyme Without Reason outfit. Congratulations.
Still good? Still good.
This year, FHS Student Council, along with a few friends, decorated the hallways in honor of the 2025 Farmington High School homecoming. The friendly competition was separated according to grades. Freshmen decorated their hallway like the Arctic, sophomores decided the desert, juniors decorated as under the sea, and seniors went all out for the jungle. The faculty members voted on their favorite hallway, and the results are in. Fourth place was awarded to the sophomores. Third place, the freshmen. Second place was juniors. And in first place was the seniors. The faculty wants to congratulate all the classes on a job well done. Classes also decorated floats according to their theme. Every class worked so hard this past week getting the floats to look their best for the parade. All of the floats were amazing, but the results are in. Fourth place was awarded to the sophomores. Third place was awarded to the freshmen. And second place was awarded to the juniors. And first place was awarded to the seniors. Congratulations, students. We will now begin the coronation of our 2025 homecoming queen. Our retiring queen is Miss Madison Mills. Unfortunately, due to her basketball schedule, Miss Mills could not make it tonight. Savannah Schaefer is the daughter of Amy Forsythe. Tonight, she is representing Nightline. Her escort this evening is Blade O'Neill, son of Josh and Abby O'Neill. Savannah has completed 4 years on Nightline and is involved in FFA as well as Future Teachers of America. Savannah has received 2 All-Time American Dancer Awards and 2 Academic All-State Awards. Savannah plans on graduating with her associate's degree and then attending Southeast Missouri University to major in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nightline candidate, Savannah Schaefer. Joyla Harris is the daughter of Ashley Harris and Deshawn Quinn. Tonight she is representing Black Knight Marching Band. Her escort this evening is Florian Service, whose parents are Daniel and Judan Service. Joyla is a member of Black Knight Marching Band, Girls Swim Team, as well as World Cafe. After high school, Joyla plans on becoming a flight attendant. Ladies and gentlemen, the Black Knight Marching Band candidate, Joyla Harris. Claire Tinnen is the daughter of Jason and Amy Tinnen. Tonight, she is representing Student Council. Her escort this evening is Cooper Tripp, son of Jeff and Missy Tripp. Claire has been a member of Student Council for 2.5 years and currently serves as the Public Relations Officer. Along with Student Council, she is current Vice President of Key Club, a member of National Honor Society, part of the Latin Honors Program, serves as a part of Knights Senate, an academic all-state student, as well as a competitive dancer at Farmington Creative Arts Center for 9 years. After graduating high school with her associate's degree, Claire plans to attend Ole Miss to pursue Bachelor's of Science of Nursing to become an aesthetic nurse injector. Ladies and gentlemen, the Student Council candidate, Claire Tinnen. Alexia Romania is the daughter of Janet and Buddy Holsey. Tonight she is representing JROTC. Her escort this evening is Kyle Brown, son of Jennifer Brown. Alexia is a member of JROTC and plans to join the Army after graduating high school. When she returns home, she plans on doing construction as a side job. Ladies and gentlemen, the JROTC candidate, Alexia Robena. Cayman McIntyre is the daughter of Brandon and Courtney McIntyre. Tonight, she is representing fall sports. Her escort this evening is Alex Beckett, son of John and Lori Beckett. Cayman is a three-time varsity cross-country team captain, as well as a part of the varsity and track and field team. She is also a two-time cross-country and track state qualifier, six-time all-conference, two times HOSA state qualifier and HOSA state finalist, and has earned academic all-state 6 times. Along with her athletics, Cayman is involved in student council and is senior class vice president, chairman of school culture in NHS, pickleball club safety manager, and the president of HOSA. Apart from her leadership roles, Cayman is also a member of Godly Girls Gathering, Standing in Scripture, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Night Senate. She was also recently awarded the Elk September Teen of the Month. Cayman balances working as a lifeguard year-round as well as running her own banner painting business, all while pursuing her associate's degree in Latin honors. After graduating, Cayman plans to attend college and major in nursing to become an obstetrics nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, the fall sports candidate, Cayman McIntyre. Addison Hubbard is the daughter of Brian and Amanda Hubbard. Tonight she is representing Black Knight Cheerleading. Her escort this evening is Trip Hurst, son of Brian and Joan Hurst. Addison has been on the varsity cheer team for 3 years. She has also been awarded All-State Academic, UCA All-American, and a two-time NCAA All-American nominee. Addison has also been a member of Student Council for 3 years and is currently Student Council President. Along with this, Addison is involved in Standing on Scripture, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Godly Girls Gathering, HOSA, Future Farmers of America, Pickleball Club, and a member of Knights Locker. Addison plans to attend the University of Alabama and major in sports medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, the cheerleading candidate, Addison Hubbard. Claire Maloney is the daughter of Tim and Jennifer Maloney. Tonight, she is representing Future Farmers of America. Her escort this evening is Ty Wampler, son of Todd and Miranda Wampler. Claire has been a member of Farmington FFA for 4 years and previously held the positions of vice president her junior year, historian her sophomore year, and is currently the president of FFA. Along with this, Claire has been a part of student council for 3 years and is currently the overall treasurer. She is also a part of the biomed program and HOSA, holding the positions of historian her sophomore year, secretary junior year, and now holds the role of treasurer. Apart from leadership roles, Claire is also a member of NHS, Latin Honors Program, A+ Tutoring Program, the Missouri Bar Competition Team, and served as a part of Knights Senate, an Elk Student of the Month recipient, as well as being a dual credit student. Outside of this, Claire is a member of the Ballet Arts Center Dance Company for the past 13 years, as well as a member of the St. Joseph Youth Group. In her free time, Claire runs an at-home baking business, making cakes for the community. After graduating high school with her associate's degree, Claire plans on attending a university to pursue a degree in the medical field with the hopes of finding a career in prosthetic medicine. Ladies and gentlemen, the Future Farmers of America candidate, Claire Maloney. Lena Wade is the daughter of Brad and Patricia Wade. Tonight she is representing theater. Her escort this evening is Hayden Duncan, son of Darren and Amanda Duncan. Lena is the president of Key Club, the president of First State Communities Bank's Black Knight branch, senior class treasurer, treasurer of Theater Guild, a member of National Honor Society, a member of International Thespian Society, an officer of Fellowship of Christian Athletes, as well as Standing on Scripture, and a member of Godly Girls Gathering. Lena is currently working towards Latin honors and has completed the A+ program. After high school, Lena plans to attend Southeast Missouri State University to major in finance and minor in accounting. Ladies and gentlemen, the theater field candidate, Lena Wayne. And the 2025 homecoming queen is Claire Tennant.
Attention everyone, can everybody get their 50-50 tickets out? I'm going to announce the number here. The total for your take is $261. The winning number is 907 6220. 907-6220, and you can collect your money at the Stoney's booth by the ambulance.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
When comfort matters, count on Capayas Heating and Cooling. Proudly serving St. Francis and surrounding counties, they are your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer, delivering top quality heating and cooling solutions for your home or business. Founded in 2004 by Chuck Capayas, a family-owned and operated company that you can trust. Visit capayasheatingandcooling.com today. Capayas Heating and Cooling in Farmington, 756-1224.
Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, the homeowners bank, believes in maintaining relationships with its customers. Established in 1930, Ozarks Federal is a mutual thrift where our customers are the owners and our experienced staff lives in the communities we serve. With locations in Farmington, Festus, Potosi, Ironton, and Fredericktown, we know local markets and can help you with your home.
At Belgrade State Bank, we're proud to support our local students. For over a century, we've been more than just a bank. We're part of the community. By investing in our youth, we help build a brighter future, from the classroom to the field. We're here to support our students every step of the way. Belgrade State Bank, proud supporters of our local schools and the next generation. A wise place to do business.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
When comfort matters, count on Capayas Heating and Cooling. Proudly serving St. Francis and surrounding counties, they are your local Bryant Factory authorized dealer, delivering top quality heating and cooling solutions for your home or business. Founded in 2004 by Chuck Capayas, a family-owned and operated company that you can trust. Visit capayasheatingandcooling.com today. Capayas Heating and Cooling in Farmington, 756-1224.
At Belgrade State Bank, we're proud to support our local students. For over a century, we've been more than just a bank. We're part of the community. By investing in our youth, we help build a brighter future, from the classroom to the field. We're here to support our students every step of the way. Belgrade State Bank, proud supporters of our local schools and the next generation. A wise place to do business.
Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, the homeowners bank, believes in maintaining relationships with its customers. Established in 1930, Ozarks Federal is a mutual thrift where our customers are the owners and our experienced staff lives in the communities we serve. With locations in Farmington, Festus, Potosi, Ironton, and Fredericktown, we know local markets.
It's the memories made during a weekend with the girls, a family adventure, or a Sunday stroll in historic downtown. At First State Community Bank, we have a strong passion for small business owners and the students and families who live, work, and play here. Our passion for them runs deep because this is our community too. First State Community Bank. Success starts here.
Ozarks Federal Savings and Loan, the homeowners bank, believes in maintaining relationships with its customers. Established in 1930, Ozarks Federal is a mutual thrift where our customers are the owners and our experienced staff lives in the communities we serve. With locations in Farmington, Festus, Potosi, Ironton, and Fredericktown.
BKTV live broadcast of this Farmington Knights football game. Farmington Knights versus the Union Wildcats. The homecoming game, of course. And the score after the first half, 35-7. Farmington Knights are back to receive the ball. It's Josh McCarthy and Coy Fripp, and Fripp will take it down the left sideline. Down the far sideline, and he'll be brought down at about the 27-yard line, and the Knights will start with the ball in this second half. And Owen, what do you think of this football game so far? It's been Knights have been dominant all night.
Yep.
I mean, Union's got some points on the board, but I mean, since then they've not really been able to do much. How do you think they can? What do you think they can do to turn around?
Well, for one, start throwing the ball.
Yeah.
And this is a blowout, as we can all see. But with like Union, it's pretty clear they're a run-heavy team from what we can see. But if they start throwing the ball, I really think they would, succeed in that regard.
And Tinsley taking it, throws one-handed catch from Walker Lout, who gets about 5 yards on that. What a catch!
Brought down by number 5.
Yeah, wow.
Carter Shell.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
One-handed catch, and it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 36-yard line for the Farmington Knights.
As one-handed catches are flashy and all, but they're not always secure catches.
Now Tinsley's going to take it himself, and he's going to take the ball past the 40, there is on 45 to the 46-yard line, and a first down for the Farmington Knights.
A lot of first downs in this game. What I would like to see from the Knights is a sack. Seeing a sack from this football team here would be really, really interesting.
I mean, yeah, we've seen a couple of run stuffs. I mean, they've stopped them in the backfield tons of times throughout this football game. And now Tinsley's going to keep it himself. He's going to run up the middle, and Tinsley still on his feet past the 40-yard line and into Wildcat territory. First down for the Farmington Knights at the 37-yard line. And a big play from Tatum there. Now, Tinsley lining up in the back to snap the ball, hand off. No, play action. That's to Isaac Fripp. A little backwards pass there, and he's going to break free, and a big hit. Breaks free, still on his feet, and brought down after about 8 yards. A big play for the Farmington Knights.
A lot of bouncing off people.
First down. Black Knight Bride there. And these fans have a lot to be proud of. And I mean, I said this in the game against Jackson. I mean, I said, it was a show of strength for Jackson, and this game is no different for the Farmington Knights. It's a show of strength for the Farmington Knights as Tinsley facing a lot of pressure there. He breaks free, throws it incomplete, a stumble. That was intended for Nolan Blankenship. He slipped, it looked like. Got a little tripped up, trying to cut back across the field to get that ball. But, I mean, what a job by Tinsley.
The intense pressure from the Wildcats really messed up Tatum Tinsley there.
What
Going for the sling, like, not really cross body, but from an awkward position to the wide open receiver, and it does fall wide.
What a job by him to stay on his feet. He recognized the pressure coming and stayed on his feet, got out of the pocket, and tried to make a play. Now he's going to run it out to his right, and takes a big hit on that right sideline, and wow. I mean, I don't know about him. I mean, obviously he didn't feel that much, but I mean, I would have been on the ground crying after taking a hit like that. Wow.
Yeah, you really got to be physically and mentally tough to play sport football.
A lot of mental, like you said, a lot of mental and physical toughness. These incredible athletes on this Farmington and this Wildcat side. Now that's to Isaac Fripp, who cuts back, makes a man miss, and gets a first down. I believe he does. First down for the Farmington Knights on 3rd and 6, and they're going to be out inside to the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. From the 14. Sorry. That's going to be a play-action pass. He's going to throw it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Farmington. Isaac Fripp, his second or third of the day, I believe. What a play from him. And wonderful execution.
A lot of good plays from Tatum Tinsley tonight. Throwing the football well. Pretty speedy for... Maybe he seems like the perfect dual threat.
Yeah, and whether it's on the ground or in the air, he's getting it done. Definitely a bright spot for the Farmington Knights tonight. And now Josh McCarthy to kick the extra point, and it goes right through. 42-7. Farmington. 8:48 left in this third quarter, and I mean, what a drive from the Knights to start this second half. I mean, that's how you want to start a second half. They started the first half off with a touchdown, of course, after that fumbled punt. But, I mean, they bounced back from that, and they come out strong, come out punching in this second half with a big touchdown. And, yeah, I mean, what a play.
Yeah.
And, I mean, every scoring drive for the Farmington Knights, I believe they scored on almost every drive tonight.
Yeah.
Incredible efficiency, and what an incredible job by them, as now that is number 14.
It's almost like you haven't seen the Farmington Knight punt team, and the Union Wildcats have been punting the whole game.
Oh my, what a return for Alonzo Gregory. And he's still on his feet. They finally blow the whistle. He's down at the 35-yard line. And it'll be, we'll see what this Union offense can do in the second half, to start the second half. I mean, they haven't been able to do much. You stopped at the 36, sorry. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Union Wildcats. They haven't been able to do much tonight. I mean, on the ground and through the air. I mean, the few big plays we've seen from them have come from one guy, and that's Alonzo Gregory. I mean, what a game he's had.
I'm sure you've seen before. This is as big as a blowout as this is.
Whoa, a little
the
extracurricular
subs would be brought in, like the starters are, as you can see, They are wiped, and I feel like these subs, like these substitutes, could, really, really get in there, and make some work.
And a little extracurricular. I mean, and a flag.
A flag,
Out. I believe it's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct. It is
face mask.
a face mask. I'm sorry, on the Knights. Uh,
No, we're celebrating.
and
Might be on the
I mean that
Wildcats.
came out after the play. It was number 70, Traven St. Clair for the Wildcats got his face mask pulled in a little shoving match with one of the Knights players. I'm not sure. I didn't get a glimpse at who it was, but I'm sure those Farmington coaches are not happy about that.
Personal foul, face mask against the Knights.
But I mean,
That definitely proves my point.
yeah, that's going to be a 15
Taking it back earlier, as I was saying, you cannot be having those dumb penalties.
Yeah, and
and
that's a dumb penalty.
That
you
is
can't.
the number one thing you cannot have. You
Yeah.
cannot be
Oh,
fighting
the
like
ball
that.
comes out, bounces it on the ground, dribbled it. Looking like a basketball player out there. Tiago Dawson. So that was pretty cool. I mean, the toss, he fumbled the toss, bounced it off the ground, caught it, and kept going. But yeah, like you said, you can't have dumb penalties like that, and that's one of those dumb penalties that you simply cannot have. And you can't let your emotions, drive you in a football game or really any sport at all. I mean, that is how you lose. You have to stay calm. You have to keep your emotions under control. And that's number 26.
Yeah, that really
there,
takes me to the
Garrett
saying.
Johnson. And that flag out. I believe this is going to be unnecessary roughness.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. That takes me to the thing. Prove it on the field. You know that? Prove it on the field.
Yeah.
If you do it like that, that'll ruin you.
And it is unsportsmanlike conduct, I believe, on the defense.
Number 70 on the Wildcats.
As Traven
Traven
St.
St.
Clair
Clair is
again.
having a bad time tonight.
I'm not sure what happened. I did not see. But again, you cannot have stuff like that, and that's another 15-yard penalty on the Knights.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to put these Wildcats in a better position to score. I mean, right, of course, you don't think it's going to matter right now, but, say, I mean, this is rather improbable, but say, they have a couple more good drives down the road, and it's, say, like 42 35, a one-score game or something. You simply cannot have penalties like that. You can't. It plays like that.
It's happened before that
your emotions control you.
Come back from these types of situations just because of dumb penalties like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's gonna really get this Wildcat offense going. I mean, they're fighting down the field. They're down 2. The 23-yard line is 2nd and 8. Now Jacob Burke takes a snap. Handoff. That's Tiago Dawson up the middle. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a beautifully drawn-up play for the Union Wildcats. And it's going to be 42-13. 5:55 left in this third quarter. And what a play from the Union Wildcats.
See, mental mess-ups like that, as we've seen, the two in a row penalties like that.
Yeah,
it'll ruin you.
I mean, we've said it thousands, millions of times already, but you cannot have that. And that is number 6, Avery Young, to kick the extra point, and he kicks it right through. It's going to be 42-14 for the Union Wildcats.
5 minutes left on the clock. 5 minutes and 55 seconds, sorry. That 5 minutes and 55 seconds going long for the Union Wildcats. Since they just scored their second touchdown of the game, they are really trying. It would be a miracle, but they are trying to get a comeback in this game, I tell you.
Yeah, I mean, what a drive by them. I mean, of course, the two 15-yard penalties helped. I mean, those are both, that's, 30 yards in total, and you cannot have that if you're the Farmington defense. And, I mean, yeah, you can't have that. It's not what you want to see, especially coming out to start the second half.
Mhm.
I mean, of course, you wanted to see that touchdown when on their first offensive drive of the half, but you don't want to see, bad penalties, dumb penalties like that, you know. And Judge Abishon and Coy Fripp back to return it, and they kick that on the ground. It's Isaac Fripp who takes it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of the 40. Of his own 40. It's going to be at his own 39, and Farmington Knights offense will take over with 5:54 left in the clock in the third quarter. Now Tinsley hands it off to Coy Fripp, who goes up the middle and just short of the first down. And a big play for him. 9 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 1 for
Now
the
that I'm
Farmington
thinking
Knights
of it, Julian,
at the 47.
if this team keeps fighting like they are in this game, they might even get a rematch against Jackson in the playoffs.
Potentially. Now that's Coy Fripp down the sideline and tripped up into Wildcat territory, but a couple of flags are out.
This might be that unsportsmanlike conduct.
I didn't see anything, but I am not sure what it is. We do not have a signal yet.
We're about to.
It's holding on the offense. That's coming back.
That is the type of mental
And again,
mistake we cannot
that's
have.
not something you want to see.
It's not necessarily dumb per se, but it's definitely a penalty that will kind of throw up your game.
Yeah, absolutely. You hate to see that if you're a Farmington fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Tinsley's going to take the snap, and that's, I believe, Hudson Buchanan in the backfield. It is. Now rolling to his
Number 4.
right. That's a deep ball.
That's
Surely
pass interference.
Intended for Nolan Blankenship. And, I mean, I'm not sure. This is odd. I mean, so many penalties back to back to back.
Like, I think it was clear
I mean,
that DB
and that's clear as
had
day.
something out. He was mad.
Yeah.
He is losing. He's on that losing side of the team, and people just get emotional, you know? Like,
Can't let
you're
that
losing this bad. You came here hoping for a win, needing a win, getting blown out 42-14.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just a sad sight to see.
You simply cannot let, like I've said it, 3 times already, you can't let your emotions get the best of you. And right there, number 5.
It all comes out
to seem to let his emotions get the best of him. Clear as day, pass interference.
It all comes out to discipline,
Yeah, on the Farmington Knights will have a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now that's Coy Fripp cutting up field, and maybe a first down. Just short. They seem to be moving down the field. It is not a first down. It'll be 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line for the Farmington Knights. Now, I mean, what a game they've had.
Yeah.
They've been getting it done on the ground and through the air. Now that's Coy Fripp cutting up field and up the middle. Pass to the 15-yard line. First down for the Farmington Knights.
Stop on number 3, late to win. The Knights are in the red.
Wow, what a play by Coy Fripp. And right as I'm talking about how well they're doing, how well they're running the ball, pounding up the middle, it's Coy Fripp right up the middle. And for a first down, now they're going to run it again. No, that's Tatum Tinsley going to take it out to his right. No, yeah, to his right. and he's going to get upfield.
Ooh,
That might
hit
be a
the
touchdown.
pylon.
Got to the pylon,
Number 10, Tatum Tinsley.
and they're going to mark him a yard short
Stop by number
down at the 1 yard line. And the Farmington Knights will have a first and goal at the 1 yard line.
That is some great blocking by the offensive line from the Knights.
And I mean, yeah, what a good job by Tatum Tinsley to keep the play alive. I'm staying on his feet. I'm sure they're going to run the ball up the middle here, and they do. And it's Coy Fripp into the end zone for a Farmington Knights touchdown. 48-14, 4:05 left in this third quarter. And Owen, what do you think of that play? I mean, past couple of plays.
I think it proves how much of a good scrambler Tatum Tinsley can be. I mean, as dual threat as he appears, he's a great runner, great passer. You know, he can honestly do little anything at this point.
4 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Union 14.
And that extra point, the extra point right through 49-14 for the Farmington Knights. 4:05 left in this third quarter. And what a game they've had. I mean, the Union defense, they just don't have an answer for them. And the Union offense, neither does the Union offense. I mean, of course, they scored on the last drive, but, I mean, they've had so many empty possessions in between those two scoring drives that they've had that it really just doesn't matter anymore. I mean, you got to, at this point, you just got to get what you can and get out. I mean, put in some of your backups. I mean, we're coming up on the fourth quarter. Put in some of your backups. Let some of the guys who don't get as many reps get some reps. I mean,
honestly,
I feel like you just got to accept this as a loss, and they fair catch it inside their own.
I honestly really think that it honestly comes down to discipline and what you can do in the trenches. Because if you can give pressure to the opposing quarterback and have him throw wildly or get sacked or lose yardage, that's literally the main thing you'd want coming out of the defensive line or a blitzing linebacker or a corner, a safety, anything that comes out of that. And being a no huddle offense as we are, it really gets the defense wiped out. They are exhausted.
That's Jarrett Johnson taking it for about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Union Wildcats, and I believe that is an official's timeout. And that is
there's an injury on the field.
Jarrett Johnson down on the field. Hoping he's all right.
is off the ground. Could possibly be a knee injury. Are you serious?
Now that Union Wildcats offense back out on the field. Jacob Burke snaps it, tosses it to number 4. That's
Number 4, Colton Flotty.
Colton Flotty.
Brought down by David Lee.
And that's going to be a 3rd and 3 at the 37-yard line. 3:27 and counting on the clock. Left on the clock in this 3rd quarter. Man, I just love high school football. You know, it's a wonderful atmosphere, especially here. I mean, these Farmington Knights fans, they are loud and proud every single night.
You know,
and I mean,
speaking from a student perspective, these games are great. But if you possibly take, commentating, like, seriously, college level football is amazing, Like it'd be amazing to do that as a job. It'd be great to have the opportunity for that.
Yeah, I mean, again, what I was saying, what a wonderful atmosphere it is here in Farmington. You got the band playing night in and night out.
Mm-hmm.
Got the fans loud, proud, going crazy every single night. Whether we win or lose, I mean, they're always here, and that's a run up the middle, and that's McCarthy throwing a guy to the ground. I mean, again, you don't like to see that, and Farmington will take over on downs.
2 minutes left on the clock for Farmington.
What a stop for that defense, especially considering what happened on that last drive. Of course, the Wildcats scored a touchdown, went down the field, scored a touchdown after a couple of personal fouls on the Farmington Knights. And you love to see, if you're a Farmington fan, you love to see that defense making stops. And now Tinsley alone in the backfield. Snaps, rolling to his right, throws it back to the left. That's Isaac Fripp down the left sideline. Breaks free, cuts up a field, and they're going to mark him out at about the 13-yard line. And a big first down for the Farmington Knights on the first play of the drive. And what a play from the Knights. I just
be
said
honest,
that.
Julian, he did not seem out from my perspective.
And now Tinsley hands it off to Coy Fripp. Fripp stuffed in the backfield. Was that Coy Fripp? That is, sorry. Looked like a 6 on that jersey. But it is Coy Fripp, and he is stopped in the backfield. It'll be 2nd and 12 for the Knights. And Tinsley again alone in the backfield. Started to drive off alone in the backfield, still alone in the backfield, throws it, screen. And that's a nice play, nice throw there. Corbin Phillips, tight end. And that goes for about a yard, and that's going to conclude. That's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. Your Farmington Knights 49, the Union Wildcats 14. We go to the 4th quarter. In this blowout football game.
What is that?
It's a dead bug.
Ladies and gentlemen, earn a free Jimmy John sandwich after you first order when you sign up for Freaky Fast Rewards. Start now at jimmyjohns.com or inside the app.
And the Farmington offense going to come back out to start this fourth quarter. And who doesn't love
Who doesn't
Friday?
love the spirit of Farmington night football?
And he's stuffed in the backfield. That's Tatum Tinsley. And I'm sure they go for a field goal. I mean, they could go for it. You know, you never know. I mean, again, what do they have to lose? What do either of these teams really have to lose? I mean,
I think
and the Knights, I think they're going to go for it.
Safe to
They're
assume
not going to go for it.
that we're a
go for it.
non-punt offense. You know, just go for it. And honestly, we don't really have anything to lose. I mean, not that we're losing, but you know.
Yeah, and Josh McCarthy out to kick the field goal from the 18-yard line, and the kick is up, and it is right through. No, never mind. Sorry. From where I was, from where we are, it looked like that went right through, but it did not. It was wide left. You know, and I mean, I guess if you're Josh, you don't want to. If you're Josh McCarthy, you don't want to get that. You don't want to hold on to that. You want to just let that go. I mean, you make some, you miss some. I mean, you're up 49-14 in the fourth quarter. I mean, I don't want to sound like negative or anything. I don't know. You know, you just don't. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you make that field goal or miss it. But this Union offense going to come back out. Jacob Burke. The toss, he's fumbled, and he's going to go down at the 5 at his own 5-yard line. And another mistake from this Union offense. Wow. And the Knights wasted no time hopping right on top of him.
Yep.
Wow. Motion in the backfield. And now that's, whoa, what a stiff arm there from Tiago Dawson. And a nice play there for the Wildcats, and going to get about 3-4 yards on that one. A nice play on second down after that big loss of yardage. You know, I mean, I would go to the air, get most of that yardage back, but they run it. And I guess in that one, that worked out for them. Now Burke snaps it. Dawson coming across in the backfield. That's number 3, Colton Slody.
Number 3, Blake DeWitt with the carry, brought down by number 12, Jackson.
I'm sorry, Blake DeWitt with the carry. A nice carry there. Had some open space, but you know, that Farmington defense just jumped right on him. And again, what a show of strength for this Farmington football team, really.
Yeah.
In general, I mean, they've been dominant tonight against these Union Wildcats. And now that's another handoff. That is Tiago Dawson again up the middle, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Farmington's getting the ball back, and that offense is coming back out. Led by Tatum Tinsley.
Stop by number 62, Wyatt McDowell.
41.
Farmington will take over on downs.
That's Coy Fripp up the middle. Fripp breaking tackles down just short of the 10 at the 11-yard line. First down for the Farmington Knights.
By number 31, Hayden McCormick. BKP. Farmington first down.
What a run from Coy Fripp. Now Tinsley, Fripp to his right, hands the ball off to Fripp, who's going to get about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Farmington Knights. Maybe. Yes, it will be. And down at the 9-yard line, that's Coy Fripp.
6 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock before the end of the game.
Man coming across, that's Isaac Fripp. Now, Coy Fripp was supposed to be on that left side, I believe. Turned to his left, and he wasn't there. Had to just run with it, and he's going to be stopped behind the line. And he's going to lose about a yard on that play. It's going to be 3rd and 9 for the Farmington Knights at the 10-yard line. And I'm sure they go to the air on this play. I mean, they've done it throughout this game, and I'm sure they do it again here. Now Tinsley takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Coy Fripp, who gets to the outside. Fripp gets upfield, and he's brought down at the 2-yard line. And I believe that was just short of a first down. It is about, there's going to be 4th and 2 at the 3-yard line. And they're going to go for it. They will.
I don't see why they wouldn't, considering how close they are to the end zone here.
Handoff, that's Fripp, and he's stuffed in the backfield. And that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Farmington Knights. And the Union Wildcats will take over at their own 3-yard line. And I mean, I feel like that's a prime example of too little, too late. Not to throw shade, but I mean, if they would have played, I mean, I'm sure the Knights aren't trying very hard right now. They're just trying to get through the rest of this game. There's about just under 5 minutes left. I'm sure they're just trying to get through this game and go home.
Yeah.
You know, we're all tired. I'm sure the fans are tired, but yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're tired as well. I'm sure they're more tired than, everybody else here. And now they're going to stop him in the backfield. And what a stop for the Knights defense responding.
Brought down by number 4, Josh McCarthy.
Now it's Blake DeWitt with the carry. Clock is running. There's 3:50 left on the clock, and it is continuing to run. But, as I was saying, I mean, this is too little, too late. If they could have had a couple plays like that early in the game, a couple stops like that early in the game, I mean, they could have had a shot at winning this thing. But I mean, now it's you're down 35 points. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can't do much. There's 3 minutes left on the clock in the 4th quarter. And I mean, nothing you can do. You just gotta, let that clock run out and go. You just gotta take that loss and go go
Yeah.
home.
From the looks of it, Union Wildcats are spread thin for who they can uh, call out onto the field and see if they can change anything, really. It's to the point of no return for the Union Wildcats.
That's Burke. Tosses it back to Tiago Dawson, who stays on his feet somehow. Gets about a yard.
Thiago Dawson with the carry. Stop by number 40.
It'll be 4th and 8. 2:20 left on the clock. 4th and 7. Um, and I mean, what a game for the Farmington Knights. What a great game for them. I mean, they came out swinging. Uh, you know, with that touchdown on their first offensive drive, on their first few offensive drives, scored, and now the Wildcats are gonna punt it out of their own end zone and back to return to us. Kendall Wright is gonna go out of bounds just short of the 30-yard line. And I mean, as I was saying, what a game for the Knights. As the clock runs down, it's 1:36, 1:35 left on the clock. And I'm sure these Farmington fans are going to go home happy. These Farmington players are going to go home especially happy, and especially this Farmington student section winning their homecoming game.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we're going to see a lot of students out at the Hoko dance tomorrow night.
Yep.
From 7 to 10. And that's victory formation for the Knights as they're going to let the clock run out. And I mean, that feels great to say.
I must say, going to the Hoko dance as a football player, you must be getting all the ladies at that point. You know, might sound a little corny, but that's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean that's really refreshing to say. Victory formation. I mean, of course, the Knights picked up the win last week, but to do it like this, in front of the home crowd, it's incredible. It's got to be a wonderful feeling for these players and these coaches.
And this is the end of the game, folks. This is brought to you by BKTV Live, your color commentator, Alma Carroll, and your play-by-play, Julian Clemens.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final score, Union 14, your Farmington Knights 49. Ladies and gentlemen, please be safe going home. If you would, please pick up your trash. There are trash cans in the front of the stands. Thank you. Be safe. Remember, the band is getting ready to play as soon as the teams leave the field. If you want to stick around, listen to the band.